Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another F1 2017 live stream. This is episode 10 of our F1 career, and today we will be moving on to the Spanish Grand Prix race. I know I said that really weird, and I'm not exactly sure why. But today we're going to strap all new parts onto our car. So we have all new parts on our vehicle for today's race. No, we'll even strap on a new... Oh, never mind, we can't. Because we've completed only 4 of 6 races, which means we would suffer a grid drop penalty. So I guess we will have to deal with what we have, which is just our worn gearbox. The rest of the thing will be absolutely fine though. So guys, without further ado, let's head out to the Spanish Grand Prix. Actually, view R&D tree. I think we're gonna go for motor generator unit heat. I think is what we're going to develop. Alrighty. Now let's get to it. Do 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 do. Sorry guys that I had to skip that. That would have given us a copyright, so. Alrighty. Me starting in 7th. Wow, no grid penalties. That's surprising. Alrighty, race strategy. Oh, this looks like it's going to be a longer race today. I think we are going to try to do just 2 stop. If we need to, we can pull a 3 stop. But I don't think we will need to. I am going to put in enough fuel for about 35 laps. Hopefully we don't screw up and run it all at the beginning of the race. So guys, without further ado, let's get this Grand Prix started. Alright, formation lap. Now, I have a feeling people have parts that are more worn than mine. I'm pretty sure I might be like the only one running on brand new parts just about all the way around, which is good. We will have to see what happens though. 33 laps is the longest race we've had to date, I'm pretty sure. So this might be rough. This could very possibly be rough. But hopefully it won't end too terribly. I don't know if we'll be lucky to get a caution. All depends on where we are. If we're starting to fall behind, it'll be lucky that we have a caution. But if we can keep up with the pack really well and stay and like pull a gap. Oh! Sorry. I'm just gonna flash back there because I honestly wasn't even paying attention. And we're only on the formation lap anyways, so it's okay. Yeah, it all depends on how we perform this race. We know that we're kind of slow through the first and second sector due to our, well, lack of straight line speed. But around this final sector, we are generally pretty quick. I think we're like one of the quickest on the grid through the final sector. So it'll be interesting to see what we can do with what we have. We're starting like right behind Lewis Hamilton on the grid, which is always cool. Alright, the rest of the grid is pretty much formed up. Yeah, so we're going to get blown away off the line just because we aren't nearly as fast as the rest of the guys in a straight line. Oh, Vettel has problems. And Perez is just cutting up all in front of me. Vettel, I think, locked up in that corner or something. I was going to make up a good couple positions around the outside there until he like really slowed down, which really messed me up, messed my run up. Now I don't know if we're going to be able to gain again. Saying that, we're right up on Perez again. Oh, way too wide there. I completely screwed up our line through that corner. Good news is Alonso's in pretty much the same car as me. So he's not going to be gaining on me at all down the straight. And anybody behind him's kind of just getting locked up in a train. That's the fastest first sector so far this race. We're right up here on Perez again. Yeah, we're slowly pulling a gap on Alonso. I had to dive a bit wide around that corner because I came up on Perez a bit faster than I expected. Oh my god, what's the matter with my racing? We're already approaching the pit window. Sadly, we couldn't get anything going there. We were too far back to try to make a cut up the inside. Oh, we got right up there. But once again, just couldn't get anything done. Yeah, I was trying a different line, seeing if he would have like overcommit a bit. I have DRS though, and I'm not sure if he does. I assume he does because he was even pulling on me. Vettel smoked up a bit more around that corner too. Oh. I was trying to see if there was a gap there, but they all just kind of parked it on the apex with no room for me. My rear end got a bit loose there. Shoot. Yeah, down here we just fall behind due to like lack of straight line speed and everything. Vettel and Grosjean are battling it out though. Maybe it was a problem with Grosjean. Now Grosjean's backing up Perez, which in turn is backing up me. I'm trying all different sorts of lines here, seeing if I can get a jump on Perez. Shoot, there goes my wing. Oh, way too wide there. Yeah, damaging the wing was completely my fault, so I'm not going to rewind or do anything on that. I was just trying to find a gap that wasn't there and getting way too close to Perez, hoping that I could get a run out the other side on him, which wasn't happening. Pit window's open. Yeah, now Perez is starting to pull away. I just don't have the speed around this track to keep up. I think we're going to ask them to replace the wing. I know it's a risky move, but I don't know how much I can keep up without that wing. And I know that we'll probably take a hit there that's going to drop us back to like last place. But I can hope that we'll be able to claw spots back. Because right now we're just losing time on Perez and everything, so. There we go, we're pitting in. We're gonna get a new wing slapped onto our vehicle. We're already dropping back to like last because nobody else is pitting in. Alright, come on, come on. Come on, guys, let's go. There we go. New wings on. And we are well in last place. But my plan was probably going to drop me out in last place anyway, so might as well get a new wing on our vehicle. Hopefully be able to do something with the new wing. Hopefully be able to make up some time. When everybody pits in, we should be able to get a good amount of time back. I'm hoping that people pitted in this lap, but I don't see anybody. Like, when the heck is everybody else planning to pit? Right now what I need is a yellow flag. Caution to come out, that way I can get out here and actually get something done. Get back up to the back of the pack and right now this isn't looking so good. Granted, we're only on lap 7 out of 33, so we aren't even like a third through the race yet. Oh, some people pitted in. Or one person did. Kvyat. Another person pitted in, so we're... a couple people pitted in, so we're gaining on them. Problem is they're out here on fresh tires. We're slowly catching to the rest of the field, though. Is that what everybody's planning to do? Were they planning to make like a long jump on mediums and then short sprint on softs? I'm not sure what Kvyat's plan is. I'm really not sure. Like, the leaders are pitting in now. That's ridiculous. We are catching back up to the rest of the field, though. Teammate is going into the pits this lap. Hopefully, we might be able to catch back up to him this lap. I'm gonna go on rich mixture. Try to get up here. Gain a couple positions. Gain 2 positions in that. Felipe Massa and Fernando Alonso. We are really pushing this car, though. We are gaining, though, on the rest of the field. We can somehow manage to claw our way back into, like, somewhere near the points. So we don't finish, like, 17th. That would be great. But I'm not sure how doable that is. They're in quite a fierce battle up here, though. I got launched right into it. Right now what I need is these guys here to pit in, because I don't want to be stuck in a battle with them. I really don't. We know this McLaren's fast. It was able to get up 7th on the board. They aren't pitting in, though. Grosjean and Perez are both trying to push up the inside of Ericsson. I can't see anything. Oh, Ericsson's locking up. Oh, I was trying to get over because Perez was pushing a gap, but oh, I'm able to get up the inside of Perez. That was a big dive, though. Up the inside of Ericsson and around Ericsson. Grosjean and Wehrlein are battling it out up here. Oh my god, dude. These tires are loose. Alright, let's go back on Rich Boost for a bit. See if I can get up here and have anything to do with Wehrlein. Wehrlein's moving over behind Grosjean. That seemed like a vague defending maneuver on me, but it was very erratic. We are back up into points. We're into 9th place. With Haas's Grosjean right in front of us. Granted, this is a race all about endurance. Well, I was trying to get the cutback on him, but it didn't work. Yeah, this race is all about endurance now. This is the longest race we've ever competed in. Which means, well, it's going to be a struggle. If we get to Rich, oh, dude! I'm not sure what exactly happened there, but something went on. I thought I was drifting a little bit, but I think I was drifting a little bit up. It wasn't too much, but then I think Grosjean was trying to come down at the same time. I thought that was going to be it for the race, honestly. And 7th is Verstappen. He's gone, though. Unless somebody up ahead has a problem, there's not much. Oh, actually, I don't think they're actually gone. We're like 10 seconds behind them. But we're a pretty good distance behind the Saubers, too. So yeah, we're able to get up to 9 seconds. So we're gaining on them. I think they're right now trapped in a battle, 6th and 7th. Or maybe they're just being held up. Maybe Verstappen's just being held up by a slower car. But we're running fresh air, so we're slowly pulling on Grosjean and slowly pulling in Verstappen. but I'm not sure if it'll be quick enough. We're gonna have to pit in at some point. These tires are like 34% is the most worn one. Grosjean's gonna have to be going defensive soon, which should slow him down a good bit. We've completely butchered these corners. We're down to a 7.9 second gap though. Which is good. If we keep pushing, we might be able to get something done. Well, seeing that it hasn't completed the necessary races yet, .3 seconds. So far we've gained 0.6 seconds-ish. Somebody's in the pits. That's Ocon. Ocon seems to be who Verstappen was battling. We're up into 7th place right now. Thank you, Owen. My little brother has decided at this precise moment that he was going to be obnoxious and see if he can interrupt my stream audio at all. So I'm sorry if that just went through your headphones and it wasn't very pleasant. I've tried to tell him time and time again, like, please don't stomp, but oh well. I think we're going to be boxing this lap. I think. Teammate is in the pits. So yeah, we're probably pitting this lap too. I'm aware. Thank you very much for telling me though. Seems like we will be dropping a good bit of positions, but hopefully it isn't too many. And hopefully in dropping those positions, we'll gain them back when those cars come into pit again. Nope, we aren't pitting this lap. Okay then. My pit window is now open. That is Daniel Ricciardo ahead of me. In 6th place. We are right up on him, but we're going to have to pit soon, so we're going to drop way down away from him. Unless there's a caution. If we can pit under caution, that would be wonderful. Actually, I don't know what would be better. Alright, boys. Well, I want a really speedy pit stop. Like, incredibly speedy. Like, nobody's ever seen before speedy. Come on, boys. Quick in and out, quick in and out. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go, we're released. We're going to be racing Hulkenberg. We're going to be able to get out in front of him, though. Of course, we are on slower compounds. But in general, I've never really used hards in a race before, to be completely honest. I think in the practice session or qualifying or whatever it was, this Grand Prix was the first time I've ever used hards. We're right up here on Ocon, though. Ocon's also running hards, whereas Felipe Massa is still running mediums. We can pull DRS out of this straight. Meanwhile, we're pulling on Hulkenberg because, well, he can't DRS. He was too far behind me. Oh, we have the run on Ocon. Oh, no, we don't. Maybe we do. Oh. Sorry. That was completely my fault. I will take full responsibility for that. Immediately activate DRS. And like, we're quick through here, but the problem is that there's no overtaking opportunities. Felipe Massa is pitting in. shoot, ran too wide there. And around there, same thing. We do need to keep in mind that these tires need to last us to the end of the race. But at the same time, Ocon's pretty much running the same way, so we are pulling on Hulkenberg due to, well, oh, that was a big dive. Oh, buddy. Sorry for diving like that. I didn't mean to, I didn't expect to, but all of a sudden you were there, and now Hulkenberg's pretty much caught up to us. Grosjean and Perez were both in the pits, so we've gotten them. Got it, that we're plus 1 lap on fuel. I'm aware, but that plus 1 lap can go really quickly when we still have 12 laps left. Oh, we just don't have the stopping power on these tires. Which is really weird. Sainz is in the pits. That is good. Means that we're up to 7th. Back to where we were when we pitted in. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Which means that if we can hold this position for the rest of the race, it means that we're actually going to be able to score some points. After that terrible start, I thought we were going to be like Gonzo. I thought we weren't going to get another chance, but apparently pitting to fix our wing has helped us, and our car has been fast enough that we can work our way through the field relatively easy. And be able to pull away. Now Verstappen's still out here on mediums, so it'll be interesting to see if he pits at some point, or if he's running mediums for the rest of the race. I can only assume that he's not, because I don't exactly know why like, that would be risky. Tire wear and everything. Unless he's already pitted. Teammate is in the pits again. That is not good for Fernando. Not good at all. We're 8 seconds out on Verstappen. I think Ocon's just slowly reeling me in and bringing Hulkenberg with him. I think it's still Hulkenberg back there. Because Hulkenberg's within DRS range on him, right? So... Oh no, it's the two Force Indias right there. Ocon and Sainz. Both relatively quick vehicles, so... They have an issue with their car. Got it. That could potentially... They have a problem with their car, though, so... Let's see how quickly we reel them in. We reeled them in by about a second just through that first sector. That is not good for Verstappen. We're gaining by about we're gaining by about a second per sector. So if we keep going like that, then he's gonna get eaten alive. He's decided not to pit, though. But we're now like 4.8 seconds. I think the leader's actually coming around to pit to lap us, though. It'll be interesting to see who the leader is, though. You know, we're 3.8 seconds. I can now see Verstappen. Like, we're right up on him now. He's not pitting in, though. He's being brave. "32 seconds to our teammate." I wish it would tell me what position the teammate was in. Oh, Verstappen, thank you so much. Sorry, buddy, I'm just gonna have to chuck my car up the inside there. I would have been able to get by you on this straight anyways. We are up into 6th place now. Oh, we got very loose there. Verstappen is now right up on us. And I assume that that's Perez behind him. Thanks for telling me that it's a Red Bull. he's slow down here. He's gonna struggle. I can hope that he ends up holding up Perez or whoever's behind him. Just hold him up, let me pull a gap. And there's only 5 laps left in the race, so if we can pull a gap, a gap would be good, but I don't know if I'll be able to pull a gap. Perez has now gotten past him and is now able to pull on me again. After this lap, there's going to be 4 laps left. Don't know if that bodes well for me or not. I'm honestly not sure. Hopefully, I'm planning to use most of my fuel within the last couple laps. Oh, that was way too wide through there. Look at that airliner. I would honestly take a sixth place any day of the week. It's not quite a podium and it won't get me any closer to winning the championship, but I'm not aiming for the championship this year because, well, we're McLaren after all. Not expected to be good exactly. Yeah, there's now a 16-second gap in between me and Ricciardo. So I don't think anything's happening. I don't think I'm gaining a place unless, like, Ricciardo blows an engine or something. As soon as we click over to lap 30, then I'll probably start using rich mixture. Alright. So yeah, there's a massive gap in between me and Ricciardo. Not too worried about that though, because I am more than happy with the 6th place. After the start that we had and having to replace the wing during the pit stop, I am more than happy with the 6th place. It means that we're, like, getting points. And points are helpful. Perez is now 4 seconds behind me. He's gonna catch on me though if I make a mistake like that. Stupid mistake, absolutely stupid. We're using probably about like 0.3 laps extra fuel per lap running on rich. Which means we might have enough rich mixture to get us around to the end of the race. Lewis Hamilton, like, is really going. He's almost back around to like us. At this rate, they're gonna lap like half the field. Well, actually, some probably almost have. At least it was an interesting race. We got into some battles. We messed up a couple of times. Yeah, Ricardo's only pulling. We're 40 seconds, though, ahead of Alonso. Which means us beating him is pretty much a guaranteed at the moment. Which is good because it means more positive on our like driver scale thing. Maybe soon enough we'll be offered primary driver for McLaren. Man, wouldn't that be nice? We now have a gap of 5 seconds back to Perez. They're advising moving back to standard. I think we are good. I think we can go back to standard. I think we've pulled a big enough gap that we can hold it off for the rest of the lap and be pretty good. That front tire is almost at 50%. Oh, shoot. I think my controller's dying, which is not good at all. Come on, controller. Come on, controller buddy. Just make it around these last couple corners. And then you can have your rest. Come on, there we are. Alright. I'm sorry if you hear that, guys. There we are. 6th place. We were down at 20th at one point. So, heck, am I happy with that. We had some pretty good battles throughout it all. Kimi Räikkönen won the race. Sebastian Vettel finished 4th. Lewis Hamilton managed to recover with a 2nd place from 5th, which is kind of sucks. Can't lie, kind of sucks, but oh well. What can you do, right? So I was able to gain 1 position from 7th to 6th. Sergio Perez gained a couple. Esteban Ocon gained massively from 16th to 9th. I managed to take home 8 points, with my teammate Fernando Alonso ending up in 15th. And while Marcus Ericsson and Wehrlein are down at the bottom in Sauber's. Not surprising. Max Verstappen surprisingly only fell down to 11th throughout all his problems, with his teammate Daniel Ricciardo finishing 5th. Not half bad, guys. Not half bad. Ferrari and Mercedes, of course, are just running away at the top of the championship. There's not much we can do there. But, oh well. We can't do much, can we? Alrighty. Resource points. 105, so we're up to 162. Managed to finish race, and we're up to 28 out of 30 points. So we've pretty much won the rivalry. Like, it's done. And, well, we're like golden with this team at the moment, with Sauber still liking us the most, Toro Rosso in 2nd, with Williams in 3rd. So those are all potential teams that we could go to if we felt the need to. But I'm pretty happy with the team at the moment. So, driver standings, we are sitting 6th right now, in between 2 Red Bulls. The Mercedes are next in 3rd and 4th, with the 2 Ferraris up top. And my teammate is right now sitting down in 15th with only 2 points so far this season. In constructor standings, we're sitting 5th, with Sauber yet to score any points. Williams with 7, Toro Rosso with 8, and us with 34. We have a pretty sizable gap back to Haas. So, yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment if you like. I will see you guys all in the next one. Sorry if you guys heard that. I was just taking out a battery. I will see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye.